everyone, and welcome to the Friday Gem with myself, Dexterous Crafter, and my fantastic co-host, Jackie.
Hello.
How are you tonight, Jackie?
Oh, we're fine. We're still dabbling around with these Tic Tac boxes and etc. But yeah, I'm fine, love.
I'm afraid it's the only thing. It's a brilliant hobby, but we're just so really fiddly and faffing and trying to make sure you've got the storage right.
Yeah, gotta make sure I've got the right number. No, everything's tickety-boo here.
Fantastic. That's what we'd like to hear. Right then, before we go any further, I will just go through the chat and we shall see who's joining us tonight.
Okay, love.
So the first one we had in was David saying hello all. Evening, David. And Jackie posting some very exciting news. She's just updated her YouTube channel. So it's like,
Yep. Getting there slowly.
So do you want to update everyone, Jackie, on what your new video is?
Well, my new video is it's the update of the fox that I'm doing.
Ooh, very cute, I must admit.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. That's what I've updated anyway.
Fantastic. Like I say, keep them coming. You can't back out now.
Oh, no backing out now. No. And I'm now sitting on 30 subs, which is a shock to the system.
Absolutely. And I don't know if Lewis can do it, but I know at some point either myself or Lewis will be putting the link onto Jacqueline's channel. So please feel free to show some love and support, and let's get up to that magic 100 so she can get that custom URL.
I would be shocked if I got that amount.
We were like that. So, we were chuffed when we got to 20. It's like,
yeah, I'm on to my next 10 now. 40 is my next.
Little steps will get you there.
Most definitely.
Next one was Eric saying, "Are we live?" Not at 7:05, Eric, but I like the enthusiasm. Next one was Sarah Jane saying, "Hi, Jacqueline. You 30 subs now. Love the video."
Yeah, I did notice that one.
Ghost was in saying, "Evening, everyone." So evening, Ghost. And chitter chatter. And Andy, Model Making Mayhem, was in going bingly bongly beep.
Okay.
I think that's for Andy. I think that's actually quite normal. Excuse me. One of our other cheeky YouTubers, we've got Spiddy in going boom. So hi, Spiddy. And I have to love this bit. At 10:20, put early, go me. Absolutely. And I never noticed you was early. We'll hold you to it now, Spiddy. You've set a benchmark. And we've got Sarah Jane saying, "Hey, I always share, I drink, and others get me more. Simples. I like your thinking." And we had Katie in next saying, "Hi, everyone." So, hi, Katie. And chitter chatter. Chat, which is always nice to see.
Oh, most definitely.
And we've got my fantastic husband, model making trucker Lewis, saying hi and sorry. Now, for those in chat, I'll drop him in it. I was just about to click the go live button, and it's like phone's on silent, and all of a sudden my watch was going off saying Lewis is calling. It's like, right, what's going off? And it's like, make it quick, I'm going live. It's like, oh, I'm really sorry, I completely forgot. Thanks, love you too.
Naughty step for Lewis then.
Go find a step in your lorry. Everyone's chatting. Spinny's put, I should start a cooking channel, shouldn't I? Yes, just make sure you keep an eye on your timings.
Oh, did I see something about he burnt a chicken or something?
Yeah, he was making a stock.
Oh, right, yeah.
He sort of left it in his cooker far too long and it all dry and burnt him.
Oops.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh dear.
And Louis being his useful self. Don't forget to stick your thumbs up for Nat and Jackie. Absolutely. Every little helps with the thumbs up because it just helps my channel immensely. It just gets me up in my searching. So if you like my content, and please hit that like button and hit the subscribe button to us both. And he's learning, Jacqueline.
He's learning, is he?
He's put your link in.
Ah, good man.
Although he has put, I think I've done it. Let me just have a. Yep, you've linked it. Yeah. And we've got Kevin popping in. So if you're still watching, make sure you rest up, Kevin.
He did pop in and adjust the lighting just now.
Bless him. He's put, I got three. Lewis has put, I got 3 steps to choose from for his naughty step. And bless him. So he's put, I got it. Yay.
Oh dear.
And people wonder why I say I've got 3 children.
Oh well.
We've got Osric lurking. He's put thumbs up, so thank you very much, Osric. And at the moment, we've actually got 18 people watching at the moment.
Wow.
So thank you very much for the 18 people that have come to join us. So that's everybody we've said hello to. So knock that off, and I will knock myself down to the bench.
Right, and I'm going to have a play around with this.
See if she can get it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God. That's not it.
Oh, you're getting down. You're getting back down to an art, Jackie.
Is that better?
That's perfect. Oh, that's coming on really nicely.
Yes, and I've borrowed Kevin's light box.
Ooh.
So, yes, I can actually see now without squinting.
I have to admit, and this is more probably aimed at David, I had every intention of using my light box, but it's actually decided to go kaput on me. It's like, no.
Oh, dear.
So I think it'll be a job for next weekend when Lewis has got time to
fix it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it might just be a light bulb.
Well, it's actually one he's made me.
Oh.
But it's actually quite a very clever system. It's like he's done me like the box for it, and the lights inside, it's like 3 little lights. Ordinary, you can push the top on.
Oh, right, yeah.
But this one, it's actually got a remote with it. So we thought, brilliant, fantastic. But in one of them, the batteries actually leaked.
Oh, dear.
So that leads me down to 2 lights, and one of them we need to have a look at because I put brand spanking new rechargeable batteries in it.
Yeah.
And it's the most dimmest light I think is actually possible before it goes kaput.
Oh. Well, we'll watch this space and see what happens then.
Absolutely. So, yes, Lewis, don't book anything for next weekend.
Yeah, your book's already, Lewis.
Absolutely. You excuse this weekend with you only having 1 day off, but next weekend you have no excuse.
Oh, yes, his new ventures.
Oh, absolutely. It's like he's like a kid in a sweet shop at the moment because it's like tomorrow. He's literally finishing work tomorrow.
Yeah.
To then go straight round to his new company to pick up the keys to his shiny new truck.
Oh, a new truck.
Oh, yes.
Is it a brand new truck?
I can't actually tell you because I know the company's got a new truck, but we don't know if there's a hierarchy, if one of the older people get the new truck.
Pecking order.
Yeah.
Lewis has to start at the bottom of the pecking order.
Absolutely. But
it's
new to Lewis. At least it'll just be his. No more sharing.
Exactly. That's right.
So yeah, he picks up his keys tomorrow, and then he officially starts Monday.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he's very excited. Bless him.
So he should be.
Absolutely. Oh, what's thankfully, it was on very, very low, and though the pan had boiled dry and the chicken was very dead, it was okay otherwise.
I just hope the chicken was dead. I put live chickens in the oven.
Oh, Speedy.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I love the fact when you see certain names in chat, you know it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, most definitely.
We've got Shane in saying hello. So hello, Shane. I hope you and Glynis are well and keeping safe.
Hi, Shane. Hi, Glynis.
That's just boys chatting amongst themselves. So I think on that note, I shall leave them to it.
I would. Might be safer.
Yeah. Yeah, I learned that. I finally learned that lesson. When the boys are chatting amongst themselves, leave them to it.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, I hope everyone in chat is well and keeping safe, especially with this ruddy weather at the moment. It's just horrendous.
Oh, yes. I absolutely got soaked going to work the other morning. Literally out the front door, the heavens well and truly opened.
Oh,
First time I've had to go to work with a coat on.
Wow.
That's a downside of starting an unearthly hour. Well, unearthly for some people, put it that way.
Yeah. I must admit, I know one job I did, it was start at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And it was all right while I was doing it. You sort of get yourself into that routine of doing it, don't you?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah.
But then it's like, as soon as I left, I thought, it's like, yeah, I'm not working them hours again.
No, I must admit, I do prefer to be up, out the door, into work, and then that gives me a chance to get home and do what I like to do, which is my crochet projects and etc.
Oh,
time
absolutely.
for myself, time for the garden, time for Obviously, at the moment, it's the project of the day at the moment is Kevin's man cave.
And then obviously Ben will come with the job of having to replant your garden.
Yes, yeah. Well, at the moment, I don't know if you've seen one of my photos that I put on. It looks like I've got a burial grave in the garden.
I had seen it.
I did notice there was a couple of people. Somebody asked whether there was anybody actually under it. But no, it's recycling, revamping. We will get there. All these things, it takes a time, but good things happen to those that wait. So
absolutely. And we were saying slow and steady wins the race.
Exactly, darling. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, we're not going March hares.
Plus, as well, I think you've got awful weather for building it, but I think would it actually be warm enough for him to do anything in this weather?
Well,
if it was already built, I mean, like sitting in it.
Yeah. Oh, what you mean for being inside it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought so because he has got a heater that's indoors at the moment, which we'll be moving into it once it's all done.
Overlap of luxury.
Oh yes, yeah. You will be happy when it's all finished.
Bless him. Plus, well, I'll give you some peace and quiet.
Yeah, well, obviously, there's certain things that he wants to, model-wise, he'll be using the shed for, and other things, obviously, he will still be in the den that I've taken over at the moment.
I like the fact that he gets a big man cave outside, and you get the nice cozy room inside.
Yeah, it definitely needs replacing. So it's been there since shortly after we moved in, which is 2002. So it's we've had our money's worth out the old one.
Definitely sounds it.
Oh yes. If you're gonna have something, you want to have it for for a length of time rather than 5 minutes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Ross Medlock's in saying evenings. Evening, Ross. Lewis has got a question for you, Jackie. He's put.
Oh, yeah. Where is he?
What time's unearthly, Jackie?
Well, it depends if you class as the time that I should get up when the alarm clock goes off, or the time that I do get up. Most mornings the alarm goes off at 4:00 in the morning, which no doubt Lewis would have already been on the road for about an hour and a half by then anyway. But yeah,
she's got you sussed, Lewis.
Oh, I think I might have to get some more gel on this in a minute.
Yeah, because Lewis has put, I'm starting at 2:15.
AM, I presume he means.
Yeah.
Yes. No. That's when the youngsters will normally be just coming back from the nightclubs.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, not wearing it again.
I have to admit, I probably make myself sound older than what I am, but I think nowadays, you know what, I can't imagine anything worse than going out and getting with over drinking and whatnot.
Oh no. It doesn't take much for me to get slightly sozzled, shall we say. It's no doubt Kevin will confirm anyway. If I think he's still there, isn't he? Yeah, he's still there to chat with us.
No, you know what? I'd rather spend me, even before the live streams, you know what? I'd rather spend my Friday nights in a nice warm house with me, with my pajamas on, doing whatever takes me fancy.
Exactly, darling, exactly. No, before we had when we had the flat, before we moved in here, yes, we would have been going out and about, but 4 walls are more important.
Oh, absolutely. Plus, at the end of the day, you know what? It's like, again, it's like, I know this kit weren't the cheapest, but you know what? I can actually do this picture and it's something to keep instead of spending the money I paid for this on drinks and just paying for it with a hangover.
Yeah, exactly. And Kevin says, yes, he's still there. I've just seen it.
Oh, he's not crashed yet, bless him.
No, he's been working hard, bless him. He's definitely put the hours in today anyway. So what colour are you working on at the moment?
I'm working on a shade of green.
Alright, I think I'm on... It looks blue on the picture, but it's a bluey grey, I'd say. Like more like a slaty colour.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm trying to work out whereabouts I am on the picture.
I think this is the only thing I found, especially with these bigger ones, because it's like with this one, it's like I've got greens, but it's like I've got 4 different shades of green.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, okay.
Well, I've slowly at the moment broken away from the ivory colour.
Oh, you finally
Ivory
broke
and
away from
white.
it.
At the moment. It won't be long and I'll be back there again, but...
Oh, bless you. And we've also got Jamie Bonin saying hi. Hi, Jamie.
Oh, that was clever.
Jamie's asked a question in chat for anybody that's got railway knowledge. He's put, does anyone know where to get 00 scale GWR railway carriages that aren't Hornby?
I think Kevin possibly has put a comment, and obviously Eric.
Oh, yes, I've seen it, yep. Jamie tried Dapple or Filchman. Oh, however you say it.
Well, that was one of the hobbies that Kevin used to do, was the trains.
Now, why does that not surprise me? Where are you? Yeah. Yeah, mystery. I'm no help there, Jamie, because the only one I've ever heard of is the Hornby ones. Jay. Oh, already green. Let's see if I can get her out of here. And we've got Archie, Common Road Junction, answering Jamie's questions. And Backman might do them. And here's Lewis trying to sound knowledgeable. You say it like this, Nat. Fleet. Yes, what's it? Fleetchman? He can read it.
Yeah, I have heard that. I've heard that one from previous, from previous hobbies of Kevin's. But I wouldn't be able to get my tongue around it and pronounce it properly. I'd get it wrong.
Although I have to admit, we've actually got something very, very exciting planned tomorrow with the kids.
Ooh.
We're going about railway.
Oh, right, yeah.
Weather permitting, whether we actually go, but tomorrow we've actually got the Flying Scotsman coming to Skeg.
Oh.
So weather permitting, as long as it's not like this, we're actually going to take the kids down. Or I say down, it's actually coming through Wainfleet.
All right, yeah. That's very near you, isn't it?
Well, we're actually Wainfleet itself, but we're literally a 2-second. You can actually see the railway station from our front windows.
Oh, so you'll be out there with the old candy camera?
Oh, absolutely. So, because initially we was going to go down to Skeg, but it's actually we're doing like a big, massive event with it.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be absolutely
be heaving down there. Yeah, we have them occasionally come through Lancing, and it is quite mad when they, so you get the old train spotters out there with the cameras and.
Oh, absolutely. Which is understandable, I must admit, for training.
That's it. That's right.
But yeah, no, it's especially for Connor, it's going to be too busy.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? We're literally right next door to the station. It has to pass to get to Skeg.
Well, that's it. That's right.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm quite looking forward to actually, and I know the kids will like seeing it.
Yes, and of course, so were the big kids.
Oh yes. Well, we're actually hoping and praying that Lewis does actually get finished on time so that he can actually see it, because it doesn't come very often.
No, they don't.
So yes,
you just got to keep your fingers crossed it doesn't have any issues and they don't pull it out at the last minute.
Oh yes. I think Archie's a bit jealous. He's put "you lucky lot." Spoiler that it doesn't actually fly. Thanks for that, Spiddy.
There's always one.
Oh, absolutely. Although generally there's 2 or 3. So yes, that's very much, like I say, our excitement for tomorrow. I have to admit, I'm quite biased. Obviously, coming from Doncaster, where it was built and whatnot, it's like you can't not have a love for it.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, ours was the Brighton Bell. That was one used to. When Kevin and I were working on the buffet cars, there was quite a few senior gentlemen that used to work on the old Brighton Bell.
Oh wow!
Some of the stories that they used to tell, well, certainly not repeatable at the moment.
Just a second. Let me see if I can move this across. Shane's also answering the question. He's put Parkside Dunders do 00 Great Western Railway kits as well. I have built loads of their wagons and they are brilliant, Jamie. And Jamie's answer is put, Shane, I'll take a look. I'm looking to do the West Somerset Railway setup from Minehead to Bishop's Lydiard.
Now I've dropped my gel. 1 minute.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing your progress if you start it, Jamie.
Oh.
And Lewis is off. Right, time to go get some sleep. Night all.
Right.
Have fun, stay safe, and all that jazz. Yeah.
Right, Lewis.
Yeah, night, Lewis. I'll speak to you in the morning.
Not too early, Lewis.
Oh no, it's literally phone on silent, watch on silent.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I learned that lesson the hard way because these Fitbits are fantastic because they link up to our phones, which is good. But a few times he's had me up early because the actual vibration of my watch has woke me up.
Yeah.
Is that right? Phone on silent, watch on silent.
Yeah.
That one, use a new one. Because if it goes down on the floor, you're going to get muck all on it.
Okay.
You got your round ones there, haven't you?
1 minute now.
Okay, please.
Yes.
If not,
No.
So I just quickly mute her so we don't hear anything we're not supposed to.
Right. That's better.
Are you all right now, Jacqueline?
Yeah. Yeah. Had a little bit of an incident with the gel.
Oh dear.
As in it slid straight off under my elbow, sunny side, egg side up, shall we say?
Oh no.
Not the best place to. So yeah. So I've got myself a fresh one out. Right.
Right.
Oh. No, I'm saying that with sixes. I'm going 666 in my head.
Yeah.
Yes. That's my next lot there.
Let's have a look where this chap jumped. There was some that jumped.
Why am I not surprised that Lewis doesn't like Ovaltine?
Doesn't like what? Sorry.
Your husband's put a thing saying Ovaltine and he's a very green person. I said, why am I not surprised?
Oh, I have to admit, I'm not a fan of it.
No, I must admit, I like me Horlicks and me what's the other one? I have malted milk.
Yeah. No, thank you.
You see, that was what I used to get when I was at my nan's when we used to stay at nan and granddad's when we were kids.
There, it's found it again. I did see it, David, but chat moved and it was just conversation. But no, I have seen it. In regards to Flying Scotsman flying, David put Wainfleet ain't got a runway big enough, which not necessarily. It's not got a big enough runway, but the joys of living in Lincolnshire, which is also Bomber County. So obviously, the one bit of history I do know about Lincolnshire is obviously all the Lancaster bombers used to fly off from Lincolnshire. So luckily the county is big enough. And we've got our southern gentleman in the chat. We've got Colin saying hi. So evening, Colin. So he'll be in picking up his tips, bless him.
Yes, taking notes, Colin.
Why? Yes, it's not a green. Ha ha! Oh, the simple things.
Yeah. I think I'm back on the whitish grey bit of the lowest robin at the moment.
Oh no!
Well, it's not as bad as all the white that I had of the snow.
Is it a bit more of a appealing colour, shall we say?
Yeah, it's a bluish. So it's still like a bluey grey colour, but it's not white. Or
Yeah.
buff.
Leave that open. Oh. Archie's put, you're not going to start talking bad about us Southerners, are you? Of course not, because Jacqueline's a Southerner.
I was going to say, was he calling Southerner? You can't get no lower down than us. Getting lower down, you're in the channel.
No, I've got nothing against Southerners. Absolutely not. It's just, I think it's just a different speech, because I know it's like, I think it one of the first weeks that I started the live stream, we had the conversation about what do you call your midday meal and your evening meal.
I remember that one.
And it very much seems to be the north and south seems to be the opposite each other, because it's like, obviously I know we're sort of middle, but even like I'm a Yorkshire lass originally, and it's like, well, dinner is the midday meal and tea is the evening meal. But I know, so you messaged me earlier, didn't you, Jackie? And it's like, oh, we're just having our dinner, and this was like what I would class as tea time.
Well, lunch is lunchtime. Tea used to be tea after school when we were kids, but then that's because you'd had a dinner at lunchtime.
Yeah.
But yeah, it changed. It has changed everything, you know, on what people call things over the years.
Although I have to admit, it's funny you say that, because we're actually having that with Connor and Paige at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Because when they're at home, we have like just a light dinner for midday, so it's sandwiches or just something simple.
Yeah, that would be a light lunch for me.
Yeah, and then tea would be a proper cooked meal. So it's not a problem, but because they're now at school and they both have a cooked meal at school, it's like, well, to them, it's like I say to them, right, come and get your tea. No, mummy, it's not tea, it's dinner because it's sandwiches.
Yes.
So, you sort of got me on that one.
And I bet that was Connor. I can hear him saying it.
Oh, yes. In fact, it was actually both of them, actually.
Oh, right, yeah.
So, yeah, if I remember rightly, Connor was actually the instigator on that one. It's very much, no, it's dinner, mummy, because it's sandwiches. But it's not. It is still technically your evening meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're my new favourite, Spiddy. The proper order is breakfast, dinner, tea, supper. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. We would quite often have a little bit of supper before we finally go through to bed or whatever. Thought I'd lost the train of thought for a minute there.
Although generally, on a Sunday, generally our tea is supper because we're just that stuffed from our Sunday roast.
Well, I have seen the size of your Sunday roasts.
Oh, yes.
So for us, that would be breakfast, dinner, and tea all in one.
Yeah, it's one of those. And it's like, you know what? No matter how much I tweak, how much I seem to cook less, we're always very, very well fed, shall we say.
Yep.
But you know what? But at least we don't have the kids come in, Mummy, I'm hungry.
Well, that's it. That's right. So what is it this Sunday, or have you not made your mind up yet?
We're going very original. We've got pork and apple sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we've got to the stage now because it's like Connor and Paige have really got the taste for crackling.
Oh, that's one thing. I love crackling, but I can never get it to come out right.
Oh, it's took me, 3 years to do it.
And is that with Lewis saying, no, you don't do it like that, you do it like this?
No, my best friend for cooking, Google.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Spiddy, they do it wrong up here in Scotland. They call dinner lunch and tea dinner. They're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost Rider, lunch is lunchtime meal and dinner is evening meal. Eric's put, Dexterous Crafter just don't have Spid cook their meals. I have to admit, I have seen Spiddy's cooking, and it's like, you know what, quite a few times it's like, you know what, if we lived closer, he would soon be getting a knock on his door.
A road trip there then.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yes. 17. Spiddy's put, I'm an excellent cook, I'll have you know, as long as you like your things well done.
Well, definitely if it's a steak, it'd have to be well done.
Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, no, I don't like it when it looks like it's still running around.
See, I have to admit, I like it. I will have it blue, but more often than not, I'll have it rare.
Blue sounds like a Colin one.
Stop popping out.
Excuse me.
The gems for once.
No, watershed. Oh, sorry.
Kevin's put, I couldn't even eat a quarter of one of your meals, Nat.
No, he couldn't. I think I'm going to change over colour again.
Line 32. Shane put into Kevin, it's on YouTube, Kevin, type in London Transport Layout, hosted by Stephen Squires. Loved operating that layout. Always a full timetable. Glad you liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've missed some chat on that one. Ghost has put no sprouts there for Christmas only.
No, I've got sprouts in the back garden.
I was just going to say, this is where me and Jacqueline will disagree with each other.
We agree to disagree.
I'm quite awkward when it comes to sprouts because Lewis would have them every Sunday.
Yeah.
But I can only have them at Christmas, but I think it's more because we actually order our Christmas dinner in, because we get one of those, everything's all prepared, you just have to cook it.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas meals.
Mm-hmm.
And we get a lovely one. And was it Brussels sprouts with bacon and a sauce?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you give me them sprouts, and I'll quite happily eat them.
Yeah. So you have them with the bacon lardons?
I think so. Yeah, generally the only time of year I can eat them.
Yeah. No, we I do, obviously, like, as you know, I grow mine anyway.
Yeah.
I am having a major fight with the white butterflies at the moment. I still, for by now they would have gone to bed. 1, 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So what's the matter with the butterflies? Because I can't imagine them hurting the garden.
No, but believe me, if you see what it's the caterpillars that they lay on the.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about the little devils they are before they turn.
Oh, yes. Yes. And you'd think, even though having 3 cats that would go outside, they still don't keep the butterflies off my sprouts.
Oh, dear. Eric's put, I have a friend of mine that literally wears his steak maybe 10 seconds on each side and eats like that. Oh, no, that's too raw for my liking. And you can tell Lewis has gone to bed because Osric has put sprouts are wrong. They should be banned.
And of course, Lewis hasn't come back with anything.
Yep.
Now I disagree with Ostrich, with however you pronounce his name. And you know what? I can't get it right. There's mince pies. No. We've started selling mince pies in the store now. I can't believe it. Mince pies, and it's September.
We went into the range the other day, and it's like they were telling us, it's the Christmas stock's got to be out by end of September. What?
Yeah.
And it's chocker. Absolutely chocker with Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
It's like we're not even in October yet.
Well, we haven't even got the Halloween stuff out yet. Although saying that, no, I've said that. I'll go in tomorrow and there'll be Halloween bits everywhere.
Yeah, you'll jinx yourself.
I will do. I know that's normally the case.
Spinny's put, haven't you read The Very Hungry Caterpillar, Nat? I nearly said not for a long time, but Connor and Paige have not long done that story at school. So yes, I have been reacquainted with it. Yeah. If you do away with sprouts, you have more room for mince pies. Yeah, no, thank you. I'm with Jacqueline on this one.
No.
David's put, sprouts are the devil's pimples, nasty things.
Okay.
What way to describe it?
Yeah, it's different, I suppose.
Shane's asking Archie, do you still do repairs, Archie? Oh, wow. Ross, there is nought wrong with sprouts with a good Sunday roast. Yeah. Sorry, Ross. Agree to disagree on that one.
No. Once I've had the first frost on them, then I can pick them. The amount of veg I've got from the garden this year, I'm going to need a third freezer.
I must be pictures you've been putting up. It's like, wow.
Yeah, it's just sort of like, especially with the last 2 weeks of the warm weather still, it's like stuff that normally by now it worked its way to the compost bin. I'm still picking fruit off of it. I'm not complaining.
Wow.
Not complaining at all.
Oh, absolutely not.
And then I do come from a line of greengrocers and veg growers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's your secret tip, is it?
That's my secret tip. Grandparents had three huge allotments. Well, when we were kids, they were huge allotments.
Wow. See, I think that. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, and his granddad's parents had the greengrocer shop, and his would be my great uncle Stan, I think it was, would have been at the end of the road with a wheelbarrow selling it off a barrow.
Oh, wow.
So yes, it's definitely in the genes.
Absolutely. See, yeah, I have to admit, I haven't got a green thumb at all.
No, but you do all your different crafts and things.
Oh, absolutely. I like that one. I'll stick with that one. Thank you. Why are you not sitting? That's why it's not sitting straight. It's a broken one. Yeah, I have to admit, I think that's one of my good memories growing up, because it's like when I lived at home with my parents, it's like we had a big orchard right in front of the house.
Oh yeah.
You name it, that's what fruit they had. They literally had everything from gooseberries to damsons to pears.
Gooseberries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've got gooseberries in the freezer.
Yeah, safe to say there was a battle with me and my brother and my parents, case of who can pick more before me and my brother ate them all.
We're not talking eating gooseberries.
Oh gosh, yes. Goose and all the fruit. We literally used to try and eat it all before my parents picked it.
When I say eat it before it's cooked is what I mean.
Yeah.
So was that the green ones or the red ones?
Green.
Ooh, that's okay.
An acquired taste. I don't think I could do it after all these years.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have thought they'd needed quite a bit of sugar on them to. Yeah, we've already moved our gooseberries this year in readiness for moving in, the shed moving in. Because obviously where that mound of earth is where the gooseberries were.
Oh, is it?
So that was part of the first phase for obviously the revamping of the veg bed.
David saying use sprouts for target shooting. Spiddy's put, if you have an excess of sprouts, you can gladly send them to me, please. Oh gosh. Just very quickly, guys, because time yet again has got away from us because it's nearly 9 o'clock.
Oh, my word.
So yeah, guys, anybody that has any photos to post into the Dexterous Crafter Crafters, last few minutes, and then we'll be going over to showcase everyone's fantastic work. Archie's just saying we still got loads of tomatoes that are still green.
Yes, I've got green tomatoes, red tomatoes, a fridge full of tomatoes.
I think you can't beat a nice juicy tomato.
No, you can't beat fresh tomatoes.
Spiddy's put, did you shave them before eating? Gooseberries, that is, by the way. No. Let's just use to pick and eat them.
Yeah, I know. I just couldn't do that.
Although I had to laugh because obviously Lewis is Lincolnshire born and bred. Very much, it's a farming county. And it's like it's come from a farming family, so to speak. And we got offered some garden work. And it's like Lewis and his youngest brother Hallam both messaged saying, "What's a damson?"
A damson?
Really?
That's a
plum type fruit.
Plums.
Yeah. Yeah, had no idea what a damson was.
Yeah, no, damsons are plums. They normally make jam.
But then he turned around and says, "Well, you're a townie. How did you know what a damson is?" Charming.
Being cheeky again.
Oh yeah, clearly a more educated townie.
Yeah, I suppose you could have also said a damson would be a female in distress.
Ah.
Just a idea popped up in my head.
That's fine. He's in bed. He can't use it. Yeah, I think Spiddy's going along your lines. He's put, it's a woman locked in a tower nap. And then he's put, oh wait, that's a damsel. Oh,
Yeah.
Speedy.
Yeah.
Oh, really, Archie? He's put, is it bad? I've started to listen to Christmas music.
Oh my word.
I mean this in a completely non-offensive way, but yes. Although Lewis, he went through a phase for a couple of years, and he would drive me nutty because it's like he'd play the Christmas music, but then at Christmas he wouldn't play it
because he was fed up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
I must admit, we've had Christmas adverts on the radio, on the radio that goes on for the customers.
Really?
Oh
my goodness.
A certain man in a red coat going chuckling around on the radio.
No. Oh, that's way too early. I was saying that, I think it's only, 11 weeks or something till Christmas.
Till the C word.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Right. Connor and Paige are already deciding what they want.
Oh, yeah. I can remember asking my now 17-year-old nephew what he wanted for Christmas one year. He probably came back with an A4 bit of paper full up. That wasn't the idea, Martin. I only had maybe one or two things to choose from.
Although I can't exactly say anything because it's like, it was never this early, but it's like, I remember my parents always coming up to me saying, what do you want him to bring you this year? And we'd pull out the Argos catalogue and do our list of the Argos catalogue.
Yeah. Yeah, you think of it now, it won't be the Argos catalogue, it'll be the online on Argos.
Yeah, because they were saying they're not doing they're stopping the catalogues. It's like, no.
Yeah, it's not the same without thumbing through those pages, is it?
Oh gosh, no. Spiddy's put, if you can still get them, try making a gooseberry and apple pie or crumble. Mum used to make them, and we had a gooseberry bush in the garden. Really nice.
Well, I've got 3 if they all survive, but I have taken some cutters as well.
Ooh.
We shall see what happens.
Absolutely. Although they do make a really nice jam as well.
Oh yes, gooseberry jam's nice. Nan used to do gooseberry jam.
Yeah, it's, she doesn't do it anymore, but I know when I was younger, it's literally quite a bit of a fruit went to my nana, and she'd literally make strawberry jam, raspberry, all the fruit she'd make into jams.
Yeah, I've never actually made jam before. I've made chutneys, stunk the place out, but I've made chutney.
I like the idea of making my own jam, but I think it would require a bit too much patience than what I'm capable of.
Yes. Possibly.
What you're saying, I can still picture it's like my nana's tights with all mixture in, drain them through tights. Oh my word.
Yeah.
I'm now feeling old.
Right. It's all like muslin stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. I was like, no. It's not the same. Oh,
no.
I can't speak for cooking wise, but obviously for nostalgia's sake, shall we say?
Yes. Yeah.
Eric's put Dexterous Crafter. I thought you were already nutty. Love you too, Eric.
He's not calling you a fruit nut, is he? That's a bar of chocolate.
Oh, no, thank you. And I think Ghost Rider's going to get a spanner. I'm not even going to sing it. What was I working on? P. And I think on that note, I'm going to move over to the gallery.
Well, I'm going to carry on here, so.
Okie dokies. So put this away so we have no spillages.
No, everybody had enough of that tonight, thank you.
Yeah, at least your mishap was off camera.
Well, yes, it was. Well, one of them was.
Let me just get rid of my messages and get it ready. Right, so yeah, that one. Right, so just green tab. So that should be moving over. Yeah, moved over. So the first post we have starting tonight is David Powell sharing a post. His Metal Earth Star Wars Slave One when you're ill and don't feel like painting. That is nice. Actually, even ill, you've had some patience to do that from what I've heard. So I've heard as fiddly as photo etch at times. And that was David. And we've got David again. I just had to get this started. So the Tiger tank got pushed to one side. Now cleaned, primed and base painted. I now have to find the right colours to do the rest. And this is the child.
Correct.
Sorry, but it's still Baby Yoda.
I was waiting for you to say that.
I know I'm going to get told off. I called him a child first. But I must that paint is looking beautiful. You definitely seem to have got the right green for him. That looks very nice. There's David. And Fester doing some pimpage blessing. This was for his bodybuilders last Sunday. So yeah, again, another channel. Please go along and show your support. This is Jackie herself. Friday, 18th September, night work in progress from the live stream. Can I tell you what? For your first one, you're flying through it, Jacqueline.
Am I?
Oh, yes. And this is Sue, who just had to show what has just been delivered. Don't know how I managed before. And that's her new light box.
I was going to say, that looks like what I'm using.
See, I mean, seeing that picture, it's like, you know, it just shows just how clear it is for having the light box under it. And this is me welcoming Spiddy and Jade into the group. So welcome to both of you again. And Steve shared the link for the creche on a Saturday night. And me welcoming Steve. David Powell, latest update on the Edward 135th Mark II Tiger tank. Yeah, that's coming on nicely, David. Wow. Really nice. Yeah. Yeah, looking nice as always, David. David. And we've got Jackie again. I now have first part of the body. This is for her fox.
Yeah, that's.
Steve sharing a link. This is going to be my next build, the Meng 35 D9R bulldozer. I may well do a video build for it, but I will have to remember to turn the camera on. Please take a look at the video, and if you could like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. But yeah, feel free to click the link and have a nosy at his builds. And that's me welcoming Tanya. For anyone that's seen the post but's not familiar with the name, it is Mama Smurf in the group. Jacqueline. Oh.
What have you done?
Oh, what's happened?
That looks all right now.
I see I've still got the data across mine. Worked on this while Colin and Dave's Sunday brunch was on. I think that's I have redone the snout, is it?
Yes, it is. Yes, I wasn't happy with the first one. So, in normal tradition, I unpicked it and did it again.
I know that feeling with the knitting. Very, very cute. And this is Katie. She's finished the Disney Up diamond art.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it?
Wow. Oh, look at all them colours. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, if that pops up again, I'll mute it. So yeah, that's Katie's work. So beautiful as always, Katie. Well done. And feel free to keep giving the lessons to your dad on how to do it. David again. I hope Carl thinks it was worth his time now. I have finished, in capitals, The Child from The Mandalorian. Wow. That has definitely been finished nicely, David. That's Tanya asking about the charity diamond art. And this was Lewis sharing his post for his last ever HK Lancaster Monday build, which unfortunately, as people, most people would have heard, because he's got a new job, he's now actually working on a Monday. So unfortunately, that's going to be put on hold. Until he gets there, he can find a new day for it. And that's Tanya just clarifying that she's Mama Smurf. And Jacqueline again, second part of the body and a chest piece. And this is Georgina's work, her diamond art of a 50 by 40. And it's just, wow. So I have to admit, I'm glad that Shane's seen this, because this very much seems his cup of tea. And that is me sharing the link for tonight, which I have to admit, for anyone that's not noticed, I've had a tweak about with the logo. So it is now official that it is mine and Jacqueline's Friday Gem. And this is me sharing my link for my new craft series, where I'm working through my Hachette Peter Rabbit quilt. Yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing that properly onto my channel. And this was Colin. Come and watch the Paddy Wagon build. This was his live stream on yesterday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, thank you. I knew it was one day. Jacqueline, one front leg done and one more to go.
Yeah, pictures doesn't really do its justice to the actual shape of it.
Yeah. I just, you still amaze me at just the speed. And this is Eric sharing a post from his Twisted Rail hobbies. Let's see, yeah. Continued working on the transload area this week. Loading rack number 2 complete, with one more to go before paint. The concrete staging area as well as the office will be raised to track level. Can I click on it? Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I think he's been working on these bits on the crash, on the crash. Again, that just looks fiddly. And we have 2 front legs. And this is Ross Medlock. Progress so far on the Warhammer Vindicator after 2 days work on it. yeah, we've got a speed crocheter in Jackie and a speed painter in Ross. Because to look at that, you wouldn't have thought that was 2 days worth of work.
No.
Very nice, Ross. And this is Katie. This is her newest diamond art that she's starting. A boat in a beautiful sunset. That is going to look nice. Really, really nice. Katie, as usual, I'm looking forward to seeing your progress. And this is Marcy. This is Muse. Finally got a chance to get a pick. This is a small selection we have at work. So we officially have Muse started on the diamond art.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she's starting this one, peacock. Definitely got a nice one to start with. Ross again, all done. My Warhammer Vindicator done in Vallejo Arctic Blue metallic paint and all done with hairy sticks, aka paintbrushes. Wow. Show off, Ross. So that is them for now. So I'll just do a quick refresh, see if anybody new has posted. Yep. So we've got Archie, my 2 latest kit purchases. We've got a German tank and a Messerschmitt plane. Looking forward to seeing them, Archie. Archie, 1-point motor wired out of 2. Oh gosh. Yeah, definitely out of my comfort zone with modelling. Archie, first attempt at weathering our loco with an airbrush. You have to admit, for someone that doesn't really have the know-how, not know-how, but the knowledge of it, I tell you what, that's not looking bad. Marie, work in progress, still not sure about this one. Lots of confetti, seems to look better in the pic than real life. I don't know, because
No,
sorry, go on.
From my angle, it looks all right.
Yeah. And I think at the end of the day, it's like, you know what, at least you can definitely tell.
Tell what it is.
And that is looking nice, Marie. And that is the end of the gallery. So thank you very much, everyone that has posted. always a nice treat to see everything. Put that down, and I shall bring it up. So there we are, guys. Like I say, thank you very much again for posting. And we've got 16 people still watching. So thank you very, very much for sticking with us on this Friday evening. We're coming up to 9:30, so I'm going to call it there, guys. So how have you been getting on?
Yeah, I think I'm working on the area where the berries and that are now.
Yeah. Ooh,
So yeah, it's taking shape. It's starting to see what it is now, more than just a sear dots. But yeah, no, everything's all taking shape very well.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and I'm glad to say that I haven't frightened anybody off.
No, you could do that, Jacqueline.
Oh, believe me.
So I'll just quickly put you down because we're
by all
making
means.
slow progress. Before we go, let me just unclip it. Trying to drop you. So let me just take this plastic up. Yeah, it's definitely still slow progress, but I'm just looking at the positive. It's like his foot, I'd say, starts another 5 rows. So definitely still got a long way to go, but he's coming.
It's definitely coming on. It's you can definitely see where it's grown. I'm gonna see if I can tilt mine up rather than tilting the camera up.
Oh wow!
I'm working on that black shading area.
On which bit? Sorry, Jacqueline.
Where the berries are.
Yes.
Opposite end of my hand, underneath the top rubbing.
Wow. Oh, that is coming on nicely.
Yeah, I think they look better when you stand them back as well, rather than just straight on top of them.
Oh yes. Shane just echoing. Put great gallery again, guys and girls. You should all be proud of yourselves. Absolutely. As always, you know what? I'm very honoured that you'd share your pictures. So, like I say, that is. I'm going to call that. So I'm going to say night night from me.
And good night from me.
So until next Friday, guys. Again on my channel, 8 o'clock. We shall see you then. So until
You're doing to me.
So until then, guys, just take care, stay safe, and we'll see you next week. So night, everyone.
Bye.